You get the idea. X-Men 97 season 2. This is trailer number 2. And guess what? I was going to skip the one breath challenge, but let's stick to the script and let's get right into the season 2 trailer. Maybe we'll do the one breath challenge afterwards. I don't know. I'm just excited for this. I was previously deflated on another video about news, so this is a welcomed diversion from that. So guess what? We doing X-Men, the animated series, season 2, trailer 2, in 3, 2, 1, go.
We're back.
Whoopee. That was an iconic
We are
pose.
the X-Men.
Professor Jean Grey. Love that music.
Together.
Cyclops.
Unstoppable.
Just put a lot of respect on Cyclops. Forge. Beast. Nightcrawler. Ooh, fighting Exodus. Morph. Ooh, Silver Samurai. Bishop. Rogue. Wolverine. Storm. The heavy hitters. They left them for the end.
That prince is night.
Yes. Jubilee. Sunspot. Archangel. Psylocke. Cable.
Soldiers.
Siren. Strong Guy. Havoc. Multiple Man. Bane. Emma Frost. Polaris. I was trying to say it to the beat. Magneto.
Forces await. We shall face them.
As a family.
Together.
Oh no.
She's the X-Men's most diabolical foe.
Apocalypse.
I will be all that is left.
Streaming July 1st. This was awesome. I love the pace of these trailers. It's just pulse pounding action. Boom, 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 boom. Something with that music. I don't know what they're saying, but I like it. That's why I'm trying to say the names almost to the beat. Polaris, Bane. All right, so I'm gonna watch this again. Okay. Let me mute it so that it doesn't distract me. And I'm going to try to get you guys up to speed onto who these other names are that you might not be familiar with, or as familiar with, okay? You got Professor X, Jean Grey, of course you guys know them, Cyclops. Okay, Forge, he's Native American. He has a mutant intuitiveness, so he has a mutant brilliance that enables him to create anything he can imagine, scientifically. And he also is well-versed in Native American sorcery. Now, in X-Men, the animated series back in the 90s, not X-Men 97, but one of the staples or one of the continuities, the timelines, was Forge and Bishop. And I don't remember what year they were, it just said the future. Okay, now remember, that was 30 years ago. So now the present is the time that Forge and Bishop are in. Remember, they're looking at that glass case. You know, there's like it's like a nutrient bath, and you see the skeleton of Wolverine in it. And they were the ones, that's where Bishop was being sent from to go back into the past in the 90s. So that's currently where Forge and Bishop are. So I like the way that came full circle. You know what I mean? Wait, let me see if I can do it and put an animation on it, or visual effect. Come full circle. All right. So remember, Beast was also largely missing from season 1, but he became a regular. You know what I mean? See, Morph turning into the Silver Samurai. Of course, they left the two biggest names for the end, Wolverine and Storm. Jubilee, of course. Sunspot, he was in season 1. I think his name is it Roberto Delgado, I believe. He was also in X-Men Days of Future Past, the live action version. All right. Archangel, of course, we know. Cable, you should be aware of who he is. Okay, Siren. I think Siren is either the younger sister or the daughter of Sean Cassidy. That's Banshee. We saw him in live action in X-Men First Class. The guy that, Magneto pushed him out the window so he could force himself to use his sonic vibrations to fly. So Siren has his same abilities. That's who she is. This guy, he was very popular in the 90s. His name is Guido Carosella. He's Italian. He's known as Strong Guy. He's the guy that has like the regular size head and the rest of his body is like overly muscular and disproportionate. And of course, one of my favorite comic books was when he fought the Incredible Hulk. And that's when X-Factor and the Hulk were trying to liberate this like dictator-ran nation. And X Factor was on the wrong side politically. Then they find out that this guy was committing all kind of human rights violations, and then they sided with the Hulk. But Hulk and Strong Guy had their first fight. Now the second fight was when Hulk returned as Worldbreaker Hulk, and he went to the X Mansion first because Professor X was a part of the Illuminati, but he did not vote to send Hulk into space. Because remember, Hulk was sent to a distant planet with the okay of the Illuminati, except Namor and Black Panther, they didn't go for that. All right, but the other ones, they're the reason why World War Hulk was put into motion. All right, so Strong Guy, he can absorb kinetic energy and it manifests as muscle. So he has to usually get that out so he doesn't become this huge lump. You know what I mean? Polaris, allegedly the daughter of Magneto, but so is Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver until Disney said, nah, let's not focus on the X-Men because we don't have rights to them in live action. Marvel, you're trash. So is Disney. She has the same power set as Magneto. I don't think she's as powerful as Magneto though. But I really feel like they put a lot of respect on Polaris, and I can't remember her name right now. Her government name. Lorna Dane, that's what it is. They really explored her powers and her abilities in Wolverine and the X-Men, which is a fantastic animated series. She was in the Days of Future Past storyline in the future. Okay. Let's see, who else we got here? We just saw Polaris. Okay, so those are probably some of the mutants that you guys might not be as familiar with because you haven't been fans of the X-Men, because you've mostly got your knowledge of the X-Men in this current era. So you don't really know much. All you know is the Avengers. And you might know a little bit about the Inhumans, maybe. But you don't really know about the Fantastic Four or the X-Men because Disney was not trying to market them. In video games, like the X-Men and the Fantastic Four were left out of Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. They were left out of Lego Marvel Superheroes 3. So they really tried to put them on the back burner and focus on the Inhumans. But it didn't work because Marvel fans knew who the X-Men and the Fantastic Four were. So this is your introduction or reintroduction to the X-Men. So again, I went through those names that were a little more obscure so you guys would be a little more abreast, you know what I mean, as to who these guys are. All right, so what did you think of this season 2 trailer? This was trailer 2. What did you think of my take on it? What did you think of these X-Men characters? Are you not as familiar with them as you are the Avengers? Be honest. If you're not, you're not. All right. So obviously the Great Expanse by John Bat 426 will have to be an educational tool as well as a social media tool. Do your part, I'll do my part, so the Great Expanse by John Bat 426 can and will expand. It's in the name.